Welcome to your News Now Sports and welcome to the fourth week of the high school football season. I'm David Siseski. Often touted as one of the best small high school leagues in the country, the Midwest Athletic Conference continues to live up to their standard each Friday night. 4 of the 10 teams in the conference enter tonight with undefeated records. 2 of those 4 teams clash in an all-MAC showdown tonight as the New Bremen Cardinals host the 2021 Division VI state champs, the Versailles Tigers. Our Tony Quach joins us from Cardinal Stadium with both head coaches. Good evening, Tony.
Good evening, David. When Versailles and New Bremen squared off last season, they both entered that game with identical records. Well, it must be deja vu all over again because both the Tigers and Cardinals have perfect 3-0 marks entering tonight. We'll start things off with Versailles head coach Ryan Jones. Coach Jones, first and foremost, your offense is averaging nearly 30 points per game. What's been the recipe for success when it comes to your offense?
Well, I think we've been pretty physical up front so far. We've been able to establish a run game, and that helps set up the pass game for us. We've got a lot of new starters on that offensive line, and we're pretty pleased with the way they've gelled together. And I think competition has kind of raised their level of play, and we've had good performances from our running backs and our fullbacks, and that's kind of opened up the offense for us.
Gotcha. And let's talk a little bit about your opponents tonight, the Cardinals. They've only allowed 7 points all season. So how is this offense going to combat against the Cardinals' tough defense?
Well, we got our work cut out for us. Coach Schmidt has always done a great job since I've been at Versailles. They've always had great teams, and they're very physical. They're well-coached defense, and what we got to do is match that physicality. We know it's going to be a tough game. We're going to have to get the tough yards, and we're going to have to do well on first and second down to put ourselves in a situation, third down, where we can get a first down.
Thank you very much, Coach. We'll turn it over to New Bremen head coach Chris Schmidt. Coach Schmidt, talking a little bit about defense further. You guys only allow 1 touchdown so far. How is this defense going to slow down the Tigers' offense tonight?
I'd probably echo a lot of the same sentiment there. We've got to be physical up front. When you're playing Versailles, they're always going to be physical, and this is by far the most physical and talented team we've seen so far this year. So it'll be a great challenge for us, but a good measuring stick too to see where we're at. We like the work our defense has done, but at the same time, we feel like there's room for improvement. So hopefully we continue to raise our level.
Gotcha. And talking about the last matchup between you two, it was a really close game, but Versailles came out on top 24-19. What's it going to take for the Cardinals to come out on top tonight?
Well, I think controlling the line of scrimmage is always a big part of it, and certainly turnovers and probably special teams will play a factor as well. And last year, both teams, I think, only had maybe 5 possessions, so it was got to make the most of your possessions too. So hopefully we can do that.
Thank you very much for your time, Coach. That's all the time we have for our full coverage of Football Friday nights. Tune in at 11:15. Reporting in New Bremen, Tony Quach, your News Now Sports.
Thanks, Tony. Here are just a few of the other games we'll see tonight on Football Friday night. In the WBL, we have a couple of teams, the top conference, battling it out in 3-0 Van Wert and 2-1 Wapakoneta. And we head to the NWC where we see Crestview look to face Ryman. They're undefeated. We'll get to the rest of those games later on. Going to be an exciting night.